Hi friends, I'm still in Mexico and today we're gonna learn how to make sopes and gorditas from masa. Masa you can get it at the store. This time I got it with my grandfather at a tortilleria, but usually in grocery stores here they sell it. Or if you are in, like for example I usually live in Canada, if you're in Canada or in any other place you can get the masa. Make sure it's Mexican masa, like Mexican corn flour, because if you get the Colombian one or other kinds, then you get different products. Like for example, they have something very similar, but that makes arepas. So for the Mexican kind, we're using Mexican products. And in this video, I'm gonna show you how to make sopes and gorditas. It's from the same dough. We're gonna use masa again, but sopes, it's like a topping, and gorditas, they are filled with whatever topping you like. I'm gonna show you both ways and I hope you like it. I like to make this from scratch, to make it at Toronto when I'm not in Mexico, or in Mexico even sometimes, because I like them very filled. And you can control that only if you make it at home. So let's go with the recipe. First, prepare the fillings and toppings. For the chicharrón, place the chicharrón prensado in a skillet over medium heat, sauté, stirring occasionally until the pork is crispy and has deepened in color. Note: chicharrón prensado is naturally seasoned. No additional salt or oil is required. Once crispy, set aside. I got mine in the Mexican market. Cheese. Grate the Queso Panela into a container and set aside. Beans. Reheat the refried beans in a small saucepan or microwave-safe dish until smooth and spreadable. Step 2. Hydrate the masa. Place the fresh masa in a large mixing bowl. Gradually add water, 1 tablespoon at a time, massaging the dough thoroughly. The goal is a play-doh consistency, soft, pliable, and non-sticky. Tip: if the dough cracks when pressed, it needs more hydration. If it becomes too wet, simply add a small amount of corn flour to fix the texture. By the way, Mexican corn flour and Colombian corn flour are different, so make sure to use the Mexican. Form and sear. Divide the masa into medium-sized spheres and flatten them into thick discs, approximately 1 cm thick. Heat the same skillet used for the chicharrón to medium heat. We will use the pork grease to fry the masa. This enhances the flavor. Sear the disc over medium heat until golden brown on both sides and fully cooked through, around 5 minutes each side. Shaping and assembly. For the sopes. While the disc is still warm, use your fingers to pinch the outer edges upward to create a shallow rim. This keeps the toppings in place. Assembly. Spread a layer of warm beans into the base, followed by a generous portion of crispy chicharrón and grated cheese. I like to make them homemade so I can add all the chicharrón and toppings that I want. For the gorditas, shape. Using a paring knife, carefully slice a slit along the edge of the disc to create a pocket. Assembly. Stuff the pocket with beans, chicharrón, and cheese. For the final touch, you can add to both crema, lettuce, and your favorite salsa. Storage and safety. Store unused masa in an airtight sealed bag in the refrigerator. For optimal texture, use within 4 days. Tip: when using refrigerated masa, add a few drops of warm water and reknead to restore its elasticity before cooking.